Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Najihah. I am from Bachelor in Facilities Maintenance Engineering. Okay, today I want to present about my first assignment, about the electro-pneumatic during my subject in static equipment. For this, I want to thanks to my lecturer, Mr. Azman bin Abdul Malik, that will give me guide and support me to complete this assignment. Okay, before I start this assignment about the one piston continuous cycle of the sensor, I will explain about the equipment that used in this assignment, the ladder diagram that function in the electro circuit, the process, how it works, and the video I also will show. Okay, this is the equipment that used in this assignment. This is the compressor that used in this assignment. This compressor used to compress the air from the compressor to supply in this system, and the power supply also used to supply current flow in the electro circuit. This is the positive part and this is the negative part. Okay, this is the double acting cylinder with the function to extend and retract when get the signal from the air pressure. Double acting cylinder have the two tube, which is this function to extend the piston and this function to retract the piston. Okay, this is the regulating valve manifold. The regulating valve manifold function also to supply the air from the compressor, and this is the mini tube is function to supply to the 5 two-way solenoid valve, and this tube will get the air supply from the pressure regulating valve. Okay, this is the relay box. The relay box function also to complete the circuit, which is have the normally open and normally closed, and this is the common of the relay box. This is the input and this is the output. This is called as the coil and this is called as the contactor. So we can know this is can call as the contactor 1, contactor 2, and this is the coil 1 and coil 2. Next, this is the signal button box. The signal button box function as a switch. This is the switch 1, switch 2, and switch 3, which is the switch 1 normally known as the push button, and switch 2 can know as the stop button. This is the normally open and this is the normally closed. Indicator and buzzer box. The indicator and buzzer box function to give the signal when the electro circuit is complete. This button will get the signal and this button will light up when the connection from the positive and negative is connect through to this 5 two-way valve, and also disconnect to the electro circuit. This is the buzzer that function to give the sound in the system. This is the positive and this is the negative part. Okay, in this assignment we use the capacitive sensor, which is the capacitive sensor will accept all the material to the sensor to give the signal. This is the positive part, negative part. Okay, and then this is the pressure regulating valve. The pressure regulating valve function to know this is the meter that to know how many pressure that compress, and this part is flow from the this part is flow from the compressor to this tube. Compressor will supply air to this tube, and then this tube will supply to this tube. When the valve will turn and the airflow will flow to the tube, And then this is the 5 two-way solenoid valve. 5 two-way solenoid valve have the electro part and also the pneumatic part. The electro part consists of the positive part and the negative part. And then the pneumatic, this is tube will connect from this tube, and this tube will connect to the piston. This is tube we use to supply air from the tube to another tube, and then this cable we use to complete the circuit in the electro. Okay, now I will show you about the ladder diagram that used in this circuit. Okay, basically in top is the positive part and down is the negative part. When the current flow from the source to this circuit, switch 1 will turn to close and switch 2 will open, and coil 1 will be energized, while the current flow to the contactor 1 is converted from normally open to the normally closed, and coil 1 will energize. When the signal 1 when the sensor 1 get the signal, coil 2 will be energized, and automatically contactor 2 will convert from normally open to the normally closed, and contactor 1 will convert from normally open to the normally closed, and H1 will fly up. When the sensor 2 also get the signal, then the coil 3 will energize, and the contactor 3 will convert from normally open to the normally closed, and H2 will light up. So when the complete the circuit, sensor 1 is the A plus part and the sensor 2 is the negative part. Okay, this is the complete circuit of the sensor A plus and A minus circuit of the sensor. Okay, this sensor use also one piston, extend and retract. This is the sensor 1, this is the sensor 2, this is the positive part, and this is the negative part. So you can see the piston was extend and retract, extend and retract. When okay, this is the pressure regulating valve, will connect to the regulating valve manifold, and the regulating valve manifold tube will connect to the 5 two-way solenoid valve to give the air pressure, and then the air pressure will connect to the tube to extend and connect to the tube to retract the piston. When the signal at A plus get the signal, when the electro give the signal at the A plus, at this the A plus, and then it's connect to the electro of this A plus, and this piston, this block will turn this and will extend the piston, and then when this is the A minus, and this touch at the sensor 2 and it will retract back. You can see A plus, A minus, A plus, and A minus. A plus, A minus, A plus, A minus, sensor 1, sensor 2, and then extend and retract. Okay, this is function the same process, one piston to sensor, but apply with the function of emergency button and buzzer. Okay, the push button, so the buzzer will sound. Okay, this is the same, also the same process, but it's applied with the timer, buzzer, and emergency button. When the timer, this is a timer set in the 5 seconds, and the piston will extend and retract in 5 seconds continuously. Okay, and then when push emergency button will push, the buzzer will sound out, and automatically the system will stop. Piston will retract. Okay, from the electropneumatic system is we can know about the combination about the electrical and the pneumatic, which is the electrical and mechanical component with compress the air source. Okay, thank you. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.